And we are live. Welcome to Counterculture Sports. I'm your boy K9 with my co-host Sipo.
Yo, yo,
Let's
yo.
let's get it. Yo, what's going
Yo.
on? What's going
What's up,
on?
bro? What you up to, bro?
I'm ready to do this podcast. You ready?
Let's get it.
We finally got you the setup at your house. We got a mic, we got a computer, we got an iPhone, dude. We got you all set up, bro. We got my stuff working this week.
Yeah, we got it all set up. Thanks to you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Everything's looking good. So a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of a lot of sports has happened since we were on the podcast last week. Just want to welcome everybody from YouTube Live, Instagram Live. If you're on Instagram, work your way on over to YouTube so we can actually see your comments because we can't see them. We don't see who joins. But I would love to see your comments. I'm gonna pull the comment tab up right now, so we got that up if anybody comments. And so Sipo, what's going on? How you doing? How you feeling?
Well, we're feeling good, bro. You know, it's been a good week in sports.
Okay.
You see
I
the
see
summer league?
I seen the summer league. I actually watched the
Yeah.
championship last night. Con Knuppel led the Charlotte
Ooh.
Hornets to the
Yeah, Con.
finals and won it.
Yeah, he hit those clutch buckets, man.
I really like him. I'm liking his
Yeah.
game. You know, he came from Duke, kind of underrated because he played under, with Cooper Flag,
Hmm.
but at the same time not underrated because he was picked fourth in the whole draft in a
Right.
stacked draft. So
Yeah, I agree, man. You know, he was in the shadow of Flag, but he was a 5-star coming out of high school anyway.
yeah.
You know, he was a good ass player.
Yeah, I just feel like he didn't get like the press he deserved.
Right.
Playing on the same team as Cooper Flag. That's like being on the same team as LeBron. Like you're not really gonna get the shine you deserve.
Yeah, you're right.
But I mean, he led Charlotte to the finals and they won. It was a good competitive game. Came down to the end, even though they had a pretty big league, and he got hot, dude. And you know what? I'm gonna compare him to somebody, and don't call me crazy. I'm not saying he's gonna be this guy. But he reminds me of a young Larry Bird, man. The way he can handle the
What?
ball, he can pass, he can shoot the three. He was, he doesn't look like the most athletic guy, but when you see him on the court, you're like, wow, this guy, he's got something special.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
liked
I
it. I
understand.
really did.
Maybe a little too young to be Bird, but yeah, he got
No, no, no,
maybe.
no. No, I'm not saying he's the next Larry Bird. I hate when people say
Yeah,
that this guy's the next. Like everybody was saying, Shamar Stewart is the next Miles Garrett, and I'm like, everybody, calm down. He hasn't even played a snap yet, but he
yeah.
does remind me of a young Larry Bird, like the way he plays. Just I'm not saying you know what I'm saying.
He's a bucket getter.
He is a bucket getter too, and like I said, he can
All
pass the ball. He hustles up and down the floor. The kid's got heart, man. I like
right.
him, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I became after watching the summer league all summer. I became a big Con fan. So
Yeah, I agree. I like Khan too, but you know who I had having a great summer league?
okay, yeah. Give me a name of somebody that you like that shined this year in the summer league.
I think Trey Johnson of the
Okay,
Wizards.
okay.
Wizards. He's going to carry them to a championship maybe one day.
Oh, oh gosh, the
Yeah,
Wizards need help. They need a lot of help. They're probably like the biggest dumpster fire organization in the NBA right now.
yeah. Dude. This guy went 69% from twos all summer
That,
league, and then
okay,
also hit 5 of 11 threes. This
okay.
guy, he's another bucket.
Yeah, and that's a roster that can be made 100% sure if you show out in a summer league
Right.
game or during the summer league. That's a roster you can make. Uh, I guess a guy that stood out to me, I'm gonna probably say Kyle Filipowski, man. He was drafted last year from Duke,
Right.
and Dude, he averaged almost 30 points a game in the summer league. So I mean, he was the best scorer in all of the summer league. Big guy, plays for the Jazz. The Jazz are another organization that are kind of in the middle of nowhere and don't know where they're going. They're lost on the
Right.
side of the road. And they did get Ace Bailey.
Walter Clayton.
And they got our boy Walter Clayton. Ace Bailey did not play in the summer league, which I'm not 100% sure why, but there was already a lot of drama going on about him not wanting to play for the Jazz, but he actually went there and then he doesn't play. So I'm just hoping that this is just like a precautionary thing. And maybe they're like, let's, maybe something isn't right 100% with him yet. I'm hoping it's not that he's sitting out and doesn't want to play already. And it's just a summer league. But Walter Clayton, another guy that me and you hyped up from your
big time.
And, he led the Gators to a championship. And then, yeah, no, for sure. And I want to give a shout out to Riley Minnick, Vero Beach native, went to Vero Beach High School. Did you see the buzzer beater he made for the Spurs? Oh my gosh. Fade away. It looked like a Kobe shot, bro.
Yep.
That was nasty.
Proud of Vero, man. We're proud of Vero.
Yeah, it's cool seeing. I know it's just the summer league, but the summer league is big. You figure these guys are still 1 in a million basketball players, even if they're playing in the summer league. I know it's preseason, but it's still, you're playing in the summer league for the NBA. You're pretty damn good. You're 1 in a million, So
right.
Seeing a guy that went, no, he does have a chance, and he played good in the summer league, and it's just cool seeing a guy from Vero Beach High School. I mean, we live in Vero. Yeah. It's nice seeing the hometown. Town. It is a small town, and it's nice seeing guys like him, doing the right thing and made it out and doing big things, man. So props to him.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Man. But it was a great shot, dude. The shot went viral. Probably the best shot in all of summer league. Like if they had to give an award for that, I think he deserves it.
For the number one shot, biggest shot.
Biggest shot, buzzer beater. Yeah, buzzer beater right at the end. No time left. Drained it. Shout out Riley Minnick.
Shout out to Riley Minnick.
All right, so we got some more basketball news this week. Today we had CP3 going back to LA to play for the Clippers. First off, just give me your initial reaction of that before we get into anything else.
Well, I love that he's going to retire, a Clipper. Clipper is where he had some of his best years. Yeah.
No, 100%. Lob City.
Man. Lob City, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, all that. Man, I was upset they never made a title back then.
Man, they had the team too. They had all that stuff going on with their crazy owner at the time, which didn't help all the drama going on with that. I feel like maybe if they had a better owner at that time, that they could have won a chip.
Oh, yeah. If they had Steve Ballmer back then, they would have got one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I actually watched a documentary on that guy, the owner of the Clippers at that time, man. Talk about a scumbag. Wow.
Yeah, I think he was also the owner of the Dodgers owner, McCourt.
I want to say his last name was like Stearns or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. Might have been Stearns.
Yeah, I remember when the Dodgers had, pretty crappy manager and team owner.
Right. Yeah, he was like bringing like mistresses to the games, and his wife was freaking out, and then he said something racist, and they had like almost like a riot out there. It was bad, but the new owner, and he was pretty much forced to sell. So the new ownership, you're looking at back to the Clippers. You're looking at a team right now, roster wise, that is very scary. And this is the question I came up with after the news today. Who's the best team in LA now? Because you got the Clippers, they got CP3, they got Beal,
Leonard,
Kawhi Leonard. They got Brook Lopez in free agency.
Yeah, they got a nice team, but I always consider them the little brother to the Lakers.
Yeah, but is that no longer a thing? I mean, look at the Clippers, man. They were already 4 in the West last year.
Yeah, but they haven't done nothing.
I
They
mean,
only made it.
what have the Lakers done since 2020, the bubble?
Not really nothing but get Luka.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's why I'm asking. I brought up this question.
Right.
Who is the team in LA right now? Who's the best team in LA?
To be honest, I like what the Lakers have been doing this summer. DeAndre
Okay.
Ayton. Hopefully he stays healthy and we can pair him up with Luka. And then we,
Okay.
Marcus Smart. This is the first time that Luka's played with an all defensive player like that.
Yeah, Marcus Smart is great on defense.
He won Defensive Player of the Year for a guard.
Yeah.
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 It's got to count for something. This guy's the elite defender.
I'm gonna go with the Clippers. I honestly think the Clippers, what they have done, especially this free agency, I love Chris Paul going back. I feel like they needed a good point guard that's pass first. I love James
Right.
Harden, and they can have CP3 come off the bench, and maybe not start, however they want to do that. But I think a pass first point guard was needed for that offense. You got CP3, you got Harden running the 2. You could put Beal at the 3 or have Beal come off the bench. I think that would be great for the Clippers. Have Beal come off the bench, bring
That's
a
what I would
Stark
have.
off the bench. He's gonna have a fresh start. He got his contract bought out. He's going to a new team. This could be what would be the best for Beal. You got obviously the Claw, Kawhi Leonard, a finals champion, a guy that led Toronto to a championship we never seen coming. And I know he's gotten older and he's had injury issues, but last year kind of reminded me of, prime Kawhi when it was getting towards the end of the season. He seemed healthy. You got Zubac.
Ooh.
I think a guy that's at a top 10 center in the league easy. I think he's at least top 10.
Oh, easily. I'll take
wouldn't be
Zubac. I'll take Zubac over half of the league.
That's what I'm saying.
Half of the centers.
And some people really think even more highly of him and maybe even consider him a top 5. But I'm going to put him at top 10. You got Brook Lopez. I know he's old, but this is good for him as well. Have him come off the bench.
Right.
He doesn't need to be the starting center like he was on the Bucks. He couldn't really move much anymore. Have him play 15, 20 minutes a game,
I think Ty Lue could do something, manage the minutes,
Exactly, and that's the best part of all of it. I think Ty Lue might be one of the best coaches in the league, maybe a top 5 coach in the whole league. I think the Clippers might be the team to beat now in the West.
Oh, no, that's a little too far.
I'm telling you, I really like the Clippers. The Clippers, I think, are in that tier now where you can put them with Denver, you can put them with Houston. I don't know if you can put them with OKC. OKC is still in their own tier right now. But then you got that second tier where you got Denver. I would probably put Golden State in there, Houston, and now the Clippers. I don't even know if you can put the Lakers in that second tier.
I won't put them in there now, but I wouldn't put the Clippers over it now.
But I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers are a great team next year as well. I mean, LeBron, Luka, they're gonna have a lot better of chemistry. Ayton, I wish they would have got somebody better to be their big guy.
Well, they only had one mid-level contract.
I know, but
what? Yeah.
I know they got Reeves still. They still got Austin Reeves. I thought maybe trading him would have been best for the team and I still think there could be a move to be made.
Yeah, I feel like they'll make one more.
I feel like Lakers, they're too guard heavy. You got LeBron's practically a guard now. You got Luka, who's the best guard in the league. You got Marcus Smart. You got Austin Reeves. I mean, you don't need your 4 best players all being guards.
Yeah. I wouldn't put this year. I think I would have LeBron playing most of the point.
Yeah. I love LeBron as a point. I'm not gonna lie.
I love LeBron. That's the point.
I love it. Yeah, I do as well. I've told people that if LeBron was strictly a point guard for his whole career, I think he would be the best point guard of all time. I mean,
Over
he's probably
Magic.
already over Magic, and I feel
Right.
like he's already the second best player of all time. But I don't feel like he's the best point guard. I think Magic is. But if LeBron was a point guard his whole career, oh my gosh,
Oh, bro, LeBron is probably one of the best passers in the league, bro.
I know he
All
is,
time, all
and he's
time.
hard to stop when he's going to the hole and he passes that ball. I mean, there's not much you can do.
Some of the passes, even when he's 40 years old, man, the guy is unbelievable.
Oh, I know, for sure.
No
But
look pass.
I think
Behind
this
the
is
back.
I think this is the first time in a while though, especially since
Right.
LeBron's been in LA, that the Clippers are I think they're the better team, and I'm pretty confident about that right now. Unless the Lakers make a move, get another big guy, get a forward. I know they got Rui. Once again, they need like a 4. They need a good power forward.
Right.
I feel like, if they could get their hands on Bam, oh my gosh, I probably would say the Lakers are the best team in LA for sure.
Bro,
But
I hope they don't.
That's like what they're missing.
I hope they don't.
That's what they're missing. They need to get rid of Austin Reeves and get a 4. I really wanted Collins to go to the Lakers.
Collins?
Yeah, John Collins. He's on the Clippers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The Clippers are stacked, dude.
Yeah,
He's a lob threat. Yeah. They got him coming off the bench, or he could be the 4. Clippers are doing everything right now. I would say the offseason MVPs, Clippers, Denver, Houston.
Right. Well, just because you win the offseason don't mean you win in the regular. Them players, they got to gel together. And
hey, as a Chicago Bears fan, I know
it looks
that.
nice.
It looks nice. Trust me.
It looks good on paper.
Oh yeah, you ask a Bears fan every summer, how are the Bears going to do? We're winning the Super Bowl. We won the offseason, but you soon find out.
Yeah.
Well, the Cowboys fans are just delusional anyways. It's always their year. They don't have to do anything in the offseason. They usually never do. They finally did something this year and got Pickens, but usually the Cowboys pay everybody late and don't do anything during the offseason.
It's a little off track, but bro, they still haven't paid Parsons, and JJ Watt just went up some more. The price of a DN nowadays is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
They just keep waiting.
They're paying Dak $60 million a year because they wanted to wait. I mean,
now they're going to pay that for Parsons. $100 million just for 2 players.
Coppville choke. Yeah, the Cowboys are a choke.
Yeah,
you know what? You know what the thing is? I'm not a Cowboys hater, bro. I'm not at all. I love Jerry Jones. I love it. I love Jerry Jones. He's my favorite owner in the whole league. I love how it's all about him. It's great. It's his team. He's the star of the show. He makes the decisions. And it's just like, if I ever had that opportunity, that's like heaven to me. Like if I die and, I did everything right and I make it to heaven somehow and I still got my family up there to share it with me. But if God's like, what do you want? I'm going to be like, dude, I want to own an NFL team. I want to be the GM of that team. I want to be the head coach of that team.
The president and all.
Yeah. Just think about it. I mean, most of these guys that are owners don't control the team. They're just the owners and they collect the paycheck. This guy actually, he gets pissed if his guys don't play hard. Like he'll kick them off the team. He makes the decisions. Now, are they the best decisions? Hell no.
Nah, never.
Hell no. He should not be making decisions anymore. But
yeah,
you just got to love it. You just got to.
Well, since they play in my division, I love it. I love seeing them fail every year. I love it.
This our year.
Yeah. I love it.
Well, speaking of football, we got training camp starting tomorrow. So tomorrow is like the first day for the first day for most sport fans right now to get back involved with sports. So
Oh yeah.
This podcast is coming out at the perfect time because, like I said, tomorrow, I would say percentage wise, almost out of all the sports fans I know, I would say at least 80% of them are only really football fans. Like, will they glance at the other sports? Yeah. And UFC's gotten real popular too, and we're going to talk about that. But I don't really know that many people that watch baseball. Like, then like me and you, we love baseball. I know people that do love baseball, but it's not like football. Everybody watches football.
Right.
And I would say basketball is the next step up from baseball. You got baseball, you got basketball, and then you got football all the way up here, baby. Everybody loves football because not only do you have pro football, you got college football. And some people only watch college.
Well, baseball, I feel like is making a climb up, man.
It is.
It's getting traction.
It is. And you know what? That 20% of people, when I said 8% probably like football, for a while, it was probably only 10% like baseball.
I do remember
but a lot more people are getting more into it. You got the Ohtanis. You got the Dodgers being great again. The Dodgers are a team that a lot of people love. You got Judge on the Yankees, another historic MLB team. You got the Mets that are good, that are in New York. Baseball is making a comeback, and I love it. Personally, baseball is my favorite sport. I love football, but baseball, it's almost on every night. It's for like 6 months out of the year. The spring training is right down the road. Like, I just love baseball. I do. And I love football as well, but baseball is my thing. I love baseball.
Love going to the spring training games and all.
Oh, dude. And we do what we do every year. We get the berm tickets to say that we're going to go sit in the berm, and then we make our way up behind home plate, get on TV. Oh, man, it's great. You meet the guys.
Baseball players, I feel like, are way better than, more easier to, interact with than most
100%.
other players.
100%.
They're like more friendly.
Yeah, baseball, because baseball still, and that's another reason why I love baseball. Baseball is still like the old school America's game, kind of like more humble, more, I don't know, just more American almost. It's almost like NASCAR. Like, I put on NASCAR, they say the prayer before the race. They got the good old boys out there, chugging some beers. I'm like, how could you hate it? I know the cars just go in circles, but it's like, damn, dude, just hearing that prayer gets me like, yeah, this is like old school American. Yeah, I love it. I do. Yeah. But training camp starts tomorrow. And actually next week we have our first preseason game for the NFL. We have the Hall of Fame game, Chargers versus Detroit, July 31st, next Thursday. How pumped are you for that?
I'm itching. The palms are itching.
I know. It's just like that hit, like when you're just, it's like fiending, like for like a drug. And you're like, man. It could be even the 4-string quarterback for the LA Chargers. You're just like, oh God. I just like seeing the uniforms on, the guys on the turf, the players in the field. I mean, I love me some football too. I ain't gonna lie. I love football, college and pro. I love it.
We got to go to another game this year. Make it to one or something.
To be honest with you, football wise, the only game I've ever been to was I went to a preseason Tennessee Titans game. They played the Vikings, and McNabb was the quarterback for the Vikings. But he only went out there for like one series, so it broke my heart. Yeah. But it was so cool. Back then, McNabb was a man, bro. Especially you as an Eagles fan. McNabb was a man, bro.
He was, bro. For the longest time, that was my favorite quarterback.
Oh, he was one of mine too. Because Madden 06, Madden 05, you had him, and you could have T.O. on that outside route, send them deep. Ooh, and McNabb could scramble a little bit too.
He was that 4th down and 27. Still a memorable play.
Oh gosh, but yeah, I would love to go to a game. Me and my brother Austin, brother Red, we actually talked about flying up to Chicago for when the Steelers play the Bears in Chicago. This will probably be the last time ever.
And Roger owns you.
The devil, Mama said, as Bobby Boucher would say, Mama said, Aaron Rodgers is the devil. And to see him come to Chicago one last time, and if we could beat him and I could be there, the man I grew up hating, had the poster on the wall, threw darts at it, shot BB guns at it. I hated Aaron Rodgers. He was just the devil if you were a Bears fan growing up. Oh, I hated him so much. And to see him come back to Chicago one more time, if we get this chance to beat him, if I could be there, it'd be one of the best days of my life. And me and my brother want to experience it.
This was y'all probably best chance to beat him.
Exactly. Deep down, I'm like, this is our best chance. He played terrible the past 2 years. He's old. He's washed up. You know, he is going to be on the Steelers, though, which is scary. But, I feel like this is our best shot.
I think it's a little too early to call that game.
Yeah, because you don't know what's going to happen by then. Anything can happen with Aaron Rodgers. Anything can happen with Aaron Rodgers. But if we wait till the last minute, the tickets will be more expensive. But I've never been to Soldier Field. I've never seen a regular season NFL game in general. So going to see my favorite team in their home stadium that they're going to be moving from soon. One game. It's like bucket list. It's like, me and my brother want to do it once. You should come with us, dude. We'll do a live pod there or something.
We should.
We'll start a GoFundMe. Anybody on the YouTube, send us GoFundMe money so we can go to Chicago, do a live pod at the game.
One last time.
Aaron Rodgers. One last time.
Yep.
It'll be great. You ever been to an Eagles game or an NFL game, regular season?
Not the regular, but preseason, yeah.
Who'd you go see?
Dolphins and Jags.
Okay. How was that?
Back when Chris Lemon was the quarterback.
Oh, gosh. That was bad years, right? When he was on the Dolphins?
And 16 years.
Oh, gosh. So that was back like 2007?
7, 8.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think it was 8.
They went like 1-15, I think, and Jason Taylor blocked that field goal in like the last game of the year, and they finally got the one win or something like that. They were supposed to lose. I remember that, dude. I remember
That's crazy, though.
You know, because I'm a diehard Miami Hurricanes fan. I'm so stoked for Carson Beck. We played Notre Dame the first game of the year, Catholics versus the Convicts, and I want to whoop the Catholics' ass. And I want to be there. It's super expensive. Shout out Coach Bethel. He's going to be doing the tailgate there. So go there, buy cigars from Coach Bethel. Miami alumni, one of the Miami legends, caught the touchdown against, I think it was Alabama in the Sugar Bowl, I think in 90, 91. Miami legend. Shout out Coach Bethel.
Yeah.
He'll be there and he's doing a tailgate. So I might want to tag along for that. You know, get hammered, watch some football, watch the Hurricanes whoop Notre Dame. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
But, you know, if you're a diehard Hurricanes fan, a little bit of you likes the Dolphins. Like, you got to. They're in the same city. It's their pro team. A lot of Hurricanes have played for the Dolphins. You know, you root for them.
So you're saying you're a Heat fan now?
No. I'm not going that far. I told you. And you know what? I thought about this, and I'm glad you brought this up. As we get closer to the NBA season, I am going to do almost like a bachelor's thing where I'm going to narrow down the teams I'm going to root for the year, and I'm going to pick one team to be a fan of. Okay. So I'm going to get like a pool of 5 teams, and maybe each week I'll eliminate a team. And I want to be able to pick one team to root for maybe. I've been thinking about that. Make it interesting. And it's only a 1-year contract, but I'm going to root for that team.
It's not a lifer.
No, it's not a lifer. But I told you if Giannis went to the Heat, I'd root for the Heat. So if that happens by the time the season starts, then it probably will be the Heat that I choose.
Yep. Bring them on down to Miami. We'll take them, bro.
All right. MLB Home Run Derby. We did our podcast last week right before it. So it's been a little bit, it's been a little while since it happened. Your pick was O'Neal Cruz.
He did not win.
But he probably had, especially
The
the first
longest.
round. He had the longest, and he probably had the best first round as well.
Right. Yeah,
Well, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he hit that 500-foot home run, bro. He hit a tower.
I see why he was the second favorite to win it.
Right.
That guy can smoke the ball, man. Man, he's got power, and he's got a fast swing too. I like his swing speed.
Yeah, he did good.
No, he did great. He did great. It looked like he was going to win it.
Not good enough to beat Cal, though.
But the thing is, that first round where Cal and Brent Rooker, it came down to the tiebreaker. I thought they were about to go out there and hit a couple baseballs for the tiebreaker, but they apparently had the stat cast. So they took the longest home run either one of them hit. And it literally came down to like less than an inch, bro. Like, what are the chances of that? It's like 1 in like a million. Less than an inch. By the inch.
Centimeters.
Brent Rooker was pissed. Everybody was confused because I don't think this has ever happened before. But that's what propelled Cal to go to the second round, because if not, he wouldn't have made
it. Rooker would have maybe had a chance to win. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a chance, but I think O'Neal Cruz would have took it if Cal didn't make it to the second round.
Yeah, I would. I think Rooker had a great home run derby too.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Man.
And then the All-Star game was the next day. We had the All-Star game. The NL finally won, beat the AL. They usually don't ever do that.
Never.
Pete Alonso hit a home run. My boy from the Mets came off the bench. You had Lindor. He started, even though he's in a slump right now.
Wake up, Lindor.
Yeah, wake the F up. And then I got to give a shout out, dude, to my boy David Peterson. I should have the baseball right here. I got it over there. I could grab it. But David Peterson, young pitcher for the Mets. Man, he made the All-Star game. He pitched. He pitched pretty well. He didn't give up any runs or anything like that.
No.
But he was going into this year, he was like our number 4, number 5 starter. And I kind of told everybody, like, watch out for this guy. He had a good postseason last year. I really like him. Just a great guy, great pitcher. And I got a baseball signed by him. I got it over there.
Yep.
Had a conversation with him at spring training. Met him a couple times. By the time he knew who I was, I've talked to him a couple times. And made the All-Star game, man, which is great. And I kind of predicted it. I said people are sleeping on this guy. Tall lefty. And he's got some nasty stuff, man. I'm really liking how David Peterson has been pitching. And he was hit with injuries earlier in his career, but man, this guy looks really well. He looks real good.
Real proud to be a Met.
Yeah, I love him. Mets, whenever it comes time to re-sign him, they're gonna have to re-sign him. He's up there with our best pitcher on the team. And I said this. I said, don't be surprised if David Peterson ends up becoming the ace of the Mets here soon.
Oh.
Don't be surprised, because I love Senga, but he's been injury prone, and I love Manaea, but he just came back. And trade deadline's coming up. We're gonna talk a lot of baseball probably next week. I'm thinking next week's episode is gonna be a lot of baseball with the trade deadline going on. If there's any big moves, if not, then not. But I would imagine there would be. The Mets are gonna be buyers. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dodgers are buyers, Yankees are buyers. I mean, everybody pretty much is that are up towards the top right now are going to be buyers.
Oh yeah, if you're close to the postseason, you're buyers.
And then the even more exciting part is some of these teams that are going to be sellers, because these teams could be hovering around 500 and they go, hey, our analytics are saying we're not going to win too many games this second half of the year. Let's just sell. A team like the Rangers, you could see someone like Corey Seager. Could we see Mike Trout for the first time ever get traded?
No. They ain't going to trade Trout.
What if they trade Mike Trout?
They can't.
This is the time to do it. I mean, but once again, the Angels have a decent record. They're hovering around 500, and they play the Mets, actually. They're about to have a 3-game series against the Mets. But what if the Angels look at it and go, hey, if we could look at a team like the Mets. The Mets would probably give you Acuna, probably our top 2 pitching prospects, and maybe even someone like Mark Vientos. Would you not
Wow.
make that trade? That's what I'm
Wow.
saying.
That
The
you
Mets,
give up the whole team.
that's what it would take. And if you're the Angels, maybe you should do it because what have you ever won with Mike Trout? You had Ohtani and Mike Trout on the same team, and you still did nothing.
They did nothing, man. They
did
wasted them
nothing.
years. They wasted those years.
I feel like the Angels are just kind of a team that they keep Trout on the team because they make a lot of money off Trout. They're selling a lot of jerseys. I mean, shit, dude. My son's 5 years old. He just turned 5.
Right.
Only thing he knows is Mike Trout. He's got Mike Trout shirts. He wants to be the next Mike Trout. That's probably the only player he can name is Mike Trout. He's a huge Mike Trout fan. So if he could come to the Mets, I'd lose it. That'd be awesome. But should this be the
player to be a
year
fan of?
Yeah, it is. It is, but
Right.
he's had so many injury issues, and he's been on a team like the Angels where the only thing that would scare me is if he went to the Phillies, goes to his hometown team, which I think will eventually happen.
You think it will happen towards the end?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like the last year,
right?
Kind of like a Willie Mays type thing when he played for the Mets. Like last year, kind of not. I hate to say washed up, but probably washed up by then. Or if they could get him now, keep him for the second half of the year. I don't want to see that happen as a Mets fan. No. I don't. But I don't think it would be stupid for the Angels to make a move with Mike Trout. Or be a buyer. Be a buyer then if you're the Angels. You got to do either one, though, at this point.
For real, it's like they never do nothing. They just content with what they got.
And honestly, I think they're probably surprised they've won as many games as they have this year because going into this year, I thought the Angels might be, if not the worst team in the whole of MLB.
Yeah, I thought between them and probably
White Sox.
Yeah. And surprisingly, Detroit's been, really good this year. I'm
actually not too surprised by that, man. I really like what Detroit did the second half of the year last year and how they competed in the playoffs too last year.
Right.
I'm not going to lie. And the AL is so weak right now. I mean, you got the Yankees and actually the Yankees aren't even in first place. You got Toronto who's in first place in that division.
Right.
Yankees for the first time in I don't know how long have lost the lead of that division. But I mean, you got Toronto, you got the Yankees, you got the Tigers.
Yeah, they got it. It's weak, but come on.
It's so weak compared to the NL. Come on, dude. We got the Dodgers, Phillies, Mets, Cubs, Brewers,
Braves.
Yeah. Even the Marlins are getting hot. Shout out to the Marlins. Miami. Yeah. They had an all-star. What's his name? Stowers? Stowers. Yeah, that guy can. Yeah. That guy can smack the ball. Knowing the Marlins, though, they're going to trade him. They're going to be selling him to the Mets.
Right.
NL is so stacked. And for a long time it wasn't like that, but the NL is just stacked, man. It was like that last year though, too. At the same time, I mean,
yeah.
That's
almost like the West in the NBA, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. And I think I said that actually on a previous podcast on the Kennel.
Right.
That the NL in baseball is the West of the NBA. 100%.
Yeah.
So the Kennel. It's a little weird when we start the intro and I say counterculture sports because I want to say Kennel so bad. It just really want to say it, but it's not. Counterculture sports.
It slips out.
It wants to. Make sure you get the shirts, the hats. We got all types of stuff on our website, Counterculture Inc. And if you go on Instagram, it's Counterculture Threads. Dude, there's some fire shirts. I got one of the Counterculture Inc. It's got it on the front. I got one of the snapback hats. They got the mesh trucker hat. You said you like the mesh
I was
trucker.
looking at that one.
Yeah, that one's
I'm gonna
fire.
give me one.
I know. I want to get the mesh trucker too. The mesh trucker would be perfect, like right after you get a haircut, because you can just kind of like set it, and like the
And
mesh feels great on like
yeah,
the
the
sides of
air
your knee.
goes through the sides.
Yeah, and you got air support.
Yeah,
It's like having a little fan on your head.
especially right after the fresh cut.
Dude, I think I can hear the bright line going by at your house. You're so close to the railroad tracks. I love it.
Bro,
Hey,
I feel
well,
like I'm in New York.
yeah, you're in the apartment in New York City, dude. You're right next to the bright line.
Yeah.
I seen something on Facebook that was saying that you could drive to West Palm and then you pay. So like instead of driving all the way to the Marlins game, which would probably be like, oh man, with traffic, who knows? You know how Miami traffic is.
Right.
It could take you 4 or 5 hours to get to the game, but if you drive to West Palm, which is only like an hour from here, you can get on the Bright Line. Bright Line brings you right next to the stadium, and then they have like a transport bus from the Bright
That
Line.
brings you right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
So if you ever wanted to go hop on that
Miami?
Bright Line, the Mets play there the last 3 games of the year, regular season games. I'm thinking I might go.
You gonna go? Okay.
You should come with me. The tickets are always cheap to the Marlins games.
They are, unless they're playing the Dodgers.
Yeah. Well, even then, like it's probably less than half of what it would be in LA. Like if you went to LA to watch the Dodgers, dude, you better have your check. You better have that cash ready, boy.
Yeah. You know, California be taxing.
The Marlins, I mean, yeah, the real good seats, they'll probably tax a little bit because they're playing a good team. But them cheaper seats, they just want you there. They ain't gonna fill that place up.
Never.
Their attendance is terrible. If they're playing a crappy team, nobody goes.
But
Poor Marlins, man.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they're on the up and up, and they stop trading their great players.
Yeah, and honestly, it wasn't that long ago that they made it to the wild card. They actually beat the Mets, I think, in a best out of 3. This is back maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, they've won a World Series more recently than the Mets. Marlins won it, I think, in 2004. They had a stacked team. They had Miggy.
Yeah.
They had a stack. They had everybody on that team.
Yep. I'll take the Marlins did actually win one more recent than the dang Mets.
Yeah, they did. They had Dontrell Willis, one of my favorite players of all time.
Yeah.
When I played Little League, when I would pitch, I would do the Dontrell.
That's what you thought, yeah.
That's what I copied his windup because I liked how he would do his windup for some reason. Like the way he would put his foot out, bring it back, and throw that boy up. And wow. I used to love it, dude. Because I seen him do it, and he was like one of my favorite pitchers. I'm like, I should try that. And I realized when I did it, I would get so much more power with my fastball. I'm like, yeah, this is smart. Of course I should have been. That's why from that day on, I'm like, just watch what the guys that are in the MLB do. They got to be doing something right. They're making millions of dollars. Like,
yeah.
It's like when I teach Ace now when he's hitting the baseball. I'm like, I had him in here watching Mike Trout YouTube videos, bro. I'm like, see how he raises his foot before he hits the ball and how he twists? I'm like, you want to be the next Mike Trout? Let's watch it then. Let's see what he does.
Got to study Mike Trout more.
Study Mike. Bro, you can learn anything on YouTube nowadays. You can put together a damn Tesla in your garage if you go on YouTube. Why can't he learn a baseball swing on YouTube?
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Yep. All these guys are mechanics on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm watching YouTube.
Oh, frick.
You can do anything. You can be a plumber. Just pull up the YouTube video.
That's the good thing of the times we living in now, bro. We got the access to the internet.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Imagine living back then and you have to read the book.
I remember them days, dude.
Yeah,
when we were young, we didn't have smartphones or nothing like that.
Nope.
We didn't have YouTube. You didn't have none of this stuff, bro. If you didn't see it on TV, you didn't see it, dude.
What you
That's
saw on TV is what you believed.
and that's why we used to watch ESPN all the time. I mean, I still pretty much do, but back then it was so much more important because you couldn't see everything on your phone. You wouldn't know who even won the game. You'd have to go to ESPN and check the scores.
That's what I used to do.
That's what I'm saying. Or the newspaper. Bro, we sound old, dude. And you know
The
what?
newspaper.
You know what? This is the last podcast I'm ever gonna do in my 20s. As by the next time we're doing this podcast, I'll be 30, bro.
30.
I'll be in my 30s. Saturday's my birthday. So
Welcome
this
to the
is
club.
yeah, thanks. I feel like my joints hurt more already. I woke up this morning like, damn, my wrist hurts. I mean, usually my back would always hurt, my neck, all my joints usually hurt, my knees, but I feel it a little bit more. I don't know if it's just all in my head, but I'm
Probably, bro.
But yeah, this is the last podcast I'm ever gonna do in my 20s, man. So kind of want to give a shout out and a goodbye to my 20s. You know, a lot of good things happened, really good. I got married, I had a kid, had a lot of good moments. I've had a lot of bad. I've had a lot of bad. I made some bad decisions, but I feel like going into my 30s, that's going to be an advantage I have because I'm like, don't do the dumbass 20s things that you did. You know what I'm saying? Just let's make the 30s the best. That's how I'm looking at it right now.
You got it, brother.
Because the other side of me is like, damn, I'm about to die. I'm turning 30. Like, bro, I'm knocking on the door of the tombstone. Like, I feel like halfway to 60, bro. It's like, it's scary.
Wrinkles? Wrinkles?
Oh, wrinkles. I'll be lucky to make it to 40 with hair on my head.
Oh, man.
I'll be lucky if I don't have to get fluid taken out of my knees by then. Yeah, I'm hoping I just make it to 40 alive at this point. Done a lot of partying in my lifetime, if people can't tell. A little out there, but hey. You know, it's like I'll make things a little bit more fun, a little bit more shout out. It's all good.
All good, bro.
Yeah. All right, well, before we get out of here, we got to bring up UFC 318, the final fight, the send away of Dustin Poirier. Again, and he fought Max Holloway. Main event. Lil Wayne came out with him. He didn't rap though, which made me upset. But he walked out to the octagon with him, which was cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too. You know, because they both from Louisiana.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess his first fight he ever had, he came out to a Lil Wayne song.
Yep.
Well, tell me what you thought about the fight, and I'll tell you what I thought about it. Because it was a very hyped up fight. Did it live up to the hype? Did it not? What do you wish would have happened?
I think it was just another fight, man. You know, I don't think he tried to knock him out. You know, but
what do you
mean?
Fight. Like, who didn't try to knock out who?
Like, I feel like, you know, they didn't try to knock each other's head off. It was more like two friends fighting, you know, it was just for the pay-per-view.
I don't know about that. I feel like they both definitely were trying.
You think they were trying to knock each other out?
In the second round, I thought Dustin had him in that choke when he dropped him and he jumped on him. I thought he was going to choke him out.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
The beginning of the fight was great to me. I thought the first round, Max pretty much dominated. Second round, Dustin pretty much dominated.
Right.
After that, it was pretty much Max's fight the rest of the time.
But yeah, it was like 4-1.
Pretty much. But all week leading up to this fight, I was so excited for this fight. All week, all I kept visualizing in my head and picturing was that last 10 seconds when Max points down to the ground. Dustin's going to do it too. This is his last fight. It's gonna happen. They're gonna make it to the end. I kind of figured it was gonna make it to the end. I didn't see anybody losing in the first couple rounds. I'm like, this is gonna be a decision, but it's gonna come down to that point. And when the point happened, I literally like grunted. I was so excited. I was so hyped up. I started grunting at 1 a.m. Probably sounded like a hog was in my living room. I started grunting. I'm like, it's gonna happen, yeah. And it happened. In the first couple seconds, Max started swinging, boy. And Max was connecting, and Dustin wanted no part of it. He was like, I'm
he
not
tried to wrap him up.
Yeah, he tried to wrap him up.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not having what happened to Justin Gaethje happened to me in my farewell.
I told you.
And part of me doesn't blame him. Part of me doesn't blame him. It's like, if you went out getting knocked out in the final 10 seconds with this,
he had to go run it back.
He would have to run it back. But if he was the one to knock out Max, best ending to a career and probably combat sports history. And that's what broke my heart, and it ruined the fight for me. I grade the fight maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10 because of that. Broke my heart. Until then, even if they would have duked it out and no one got knocked out, I probably would have gave it an 8 or a 9 out of 10. But that just broke my heart. And even Dustin said it, and he's like, I felt a couple of those shots. He's like, I just wanted to wrap up.
Yeah.
He didn't want it. And it kind of broke my heart because Dustin's like the warrior type dude. But
oh, he is.
He is. And he's shown that his whole career until that last minute. So it was, I don't know. I kind of thought that was a big deal.
Right. It was.
I really did.
You know?
I really did. I wanted that last 10 seconds to just be a dogfight.
It never happened.
Because when Max and Justin did it for that last 10 seconds, that was maybe the best 10 seconds in UFC history I've seen. That was awesome.
That's going to go down as one of the best fights, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is probably, if not my favorite fight of all time.
Right. Of all time, I don't know, but it's definitely up there.
It's up there for me.
Definitely a top 5.
But I mean, other than that, the pay-per-view was pretty good. All the fights were pretty good. There was a lot of underdogs that won, though, that were like big underdogs, like Michael Johnson, the dude from St. Louis. Yeah. He's one of the, I think he's like almost 40 years old, bro. And he beat that.
He's still fighting.
Still fighting. And he's got hands, bro. And he beat that guy, Zell Huber or whatever. That guy was a big favorite to beat him. Young, up and coming guy. I don't know what fights you watched, though. So I don't want to throw you off right now. Did you only watch the main event?
Yeah, pretty much. I was more watching, leading up to that fight, I was watching some boxing. I was watching Jesse Bam Rodriguez, the dude Kofu.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, dude, we didn't even bring up boxing. Yeah, let's talk about that. Well, let me just finish the card. You had Dan Ige against Patricio Pitbull. Ige was supposed to win. Pitbull won. Then you had Kevin Holland, who fights on every damn card, it seems like. He fought Daniel Rodriguez, another huge favorite. He lost. Paulo Costa, another underdog.
Yep.
He beat that guy Kopelev. That guy looked terrible. I don't know how the hell he got a co-main event. And we talked about the main event. But yeah, go into boxing. Because I want to say something about somebody too.
Oh,
before we get out of here.
Did you watch him?
I didn't watch the Bam fight. I watched boxing, but I didn't watch the Bam fight. So
no, dog. Yeah, it was a great day of boxing. The other day we had. Yeah, dude, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. He's going to be the next big Mexican fighter after Canelo retires.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this guy is. Look him up, man. This guy he's a great young and up and coming Mexican fighter.
What about Manny Pacquiao? He's another big underdog, and he didn't win, but he brought it to a draw.
He got a draw is not a win and not a loss.
Right, true. And he went up against a real good boxer too, and Barrios.
A dude that's in his prime, like 28 years old.
Pacquiao can still throw down, man.
46 years old, man. This guy's still getting draws.
Pacquiao, man, legend.
That's mine right there, bro. That's my legend right there.
And then the fight that I was most hyped about boxing wise, I was hyped about Pacquiao, but Alexander Usyk against Daniel
Ooh,
Dubois in
that was a good
England.
fight. That was a good
It was a
fight.
good fight. I love watching heavyweight fights. If I'm gonna watch boxing, I usually prefer the heavyweights. I just have always loved heavyweight boxing. And
Yeah.
Usyk, a guy that is Eastern Orthodox, a religion that I
Oh,
also practice, and so I'm already a fan of him. One of the best pound for pound boxers, I want to say, probably of our lifetimes, if not the best. And
whew.
I'm saying our lifetime, me and you, because we're both 30. We weren't around for Ali. We weren't
I
around
know.
for
Sugar Ray.
Tyson or Sugar. I mean, Sugar Ray wasn't a heavyweight, but
Well,
oh yeah,
but
Sugar Ray though, pound
pound,
for pound. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
pound for pound. We're talking
No,
about pound for
no,
pound.
yeah, pound for pound, Duran.
Yeah.
Our lifetimes. I mean, yeah, you had Mayweather, but Mayweather fought a lot of guys when they were past their prime. I mean, he beat Tyson Fury. He beat Tyson Fury twice. Tyson Fury was the king of heavyweight boxing for a
Yep.
long time. He
He beat.
isn't even really a heavyweight. Was a cruiserweight, like heavyweight. He's moved up in weight classes. He's not even that big of a heavyweight, and he just destroys these guys.
Hasn't he? Hasn't even beaten Anthony Joshua too?
He's beaten just about everybody, bro.
Yeah, I know. And he's a
I mean, he's
cruiserweight.
yeah, I mean, and he moved up. And he's
Yeah.
still undefeated. I don't know who could take him down. If Tyson, and he beat Tyson Fury twice. Tyson Fury was who I thought was the greatest heavyweight probably of my lifetime for a long time.
I thought that for a long time too, man.
But
It's
he pretty much
crazy
made light work
seeing,
of him.
and somebody that's way smaller than him too.
Way smaller. Way smaller.
What?
This guy don't even really look like a heavyweight.
Nah. You could definitely tell the size difference when he stands in the ring with them.
I know, but he's a dog, dude. He's always in shape. He's tough. He's no BS, just straight to business. Dubois was talking all that smack, and he just stares at you. Just stares at you. Don't even say nothing. Just straight stares at you. I love it.
Yeah, I definitely give it to Dubois.
Yeah, I think it was the 5th round he knocked him out in.
Yep.
And just made light work of him. It was nothing. It was easy. I'm surprised the betting odds weren't as big. When I first checked Hard Rock and I looked at the odds, I was expecting him to be probably like a minus 1,000 against Dubois. He's already fought him before. He knocked him out the first time they fought. It was only minus like 300 for a while. I'm like, what? And usually boxing is like some BS when it comes to odds. So I was like, wow.
Are they always on the BS?
Yeah, like you would go to bet on a Mayweather fight. It was like minus like 1,500 on Mayweather, you know?
Yep.
Now it's like he was only minus 300. I'm like, that's the lock of the year. I didn't want to bet 300 on it, but because you pretty much had to win any decent money. But I just knew he was going to whoop his ass. I told everybody, I'm like, if you want to make some money, bet on this fight. I told so many people that, and I don't think too many people listened.
Nobody probably listened.
Probably not.
Nobody
I won
listens.
a little bit. I won a little bit on him because I had him to win by KO, but I only put like 15, 20 on that. I had a big parlay with him and the Mets, and the Mets killed me all weekend. Effing Mets. They finally won on Sunday, but
after you got tired of losing,
I know
you didn't even bet on him.
Lindor too. I had parlays with Lindor to get a hit. The dude's like 0 for his last 20. Like, damn, dude, killing me. It's all right though. I made it back last night at your house, watching the game on your laptop.
You broke even.
I pretty much broke even. I have a big parlay that is for tonight that I put the little bit of my winnings on, but
all right. Who you got?
I need Trout to get a hit. I think Lindor to get a hit. I'm still riding it. Nimmo to get a hit, and then I need the Phillies to win. Wheeler's pitching. And I got the under in the Pirates and Tigers. Skeens is pitching against Flaherty.
Oh, Skeens got that.
That's what I'm saying. So I just bet the under, though.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, we're at an hour. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Oh, shit.
The
Dang, it's already
Counterculture
been an
Sports.
hour?
I know it goes by fast, man. When you're having a good time, you know, things go by fast, dude.
Yeah, man.
I hope everybody else had a good time and it went by fast for them. If they liked it. If you didn't like it, I hope it went by fast too. Sorry. All right. Counterculture Sports. We're the shit. Tune in every week. Ow, ow, ow. Follow me on Instagram at K9_Florida.